What's up? So I got asked the Atlanta Falcons' greatest quarterback ever, Matt Ryan or Michael Vick. And well, Matt Ryan gets it because he was an MVP and he led the team to a Super Bowl. And he had Julio Jones, which didn't hurt because Julio Jones, Michael Vick never had that kind of receiver. How do I feel? It's a tough situation and a dilemma to be in because, on one hand, I know, we all know, when it came to like pure talent, Michael Vick. But Matt Ryan got results. Michael Vick never got the results, and therefore, we came based on what could have, what should have, what could have been. Michael Vick is kind of like to football quarterbacks like Vince Carter was to NBA players. Scary raw talent, just didn't get to the next level for whatever reason. So things happen, unfortunately, and we never get the totality of why. So it's just one of those things that it just happened as such. You can't even explain it. You want to justify it, but you can't. You know, and I pulled for Michael Vick. It just didn't happen. Matt Ryan, who could be kind of like it was kind of like if he had another gear, he could have been something. They wins that Super Bowl against New England, beats Brady. Then he looks he's easily a whole notch above Eli Manning because then he has a regular season and he's Super Bowl. And he almost looks like he's in that better than Eli and in that Kurt Warner boat. But because he didn't get it done, we didn't get that. But it's always tough to talk about Atlanta Falcon quarterbacks all the time because I like Steve Burkowski back in the day. He had a crazy arm. He had some big passes. But Michael Vick, when he came out, I still remember that first game he ever played against Miami, and he threw that deep ball, and I was like, wow, this felt like something special. It just didn't get to the next level, and that's the sad part. It's the sad part of it because the skills were off the doorknob, but it just didn't get to the next level. And we're always wondering what a coulda, shoulda been. Coulda, shoulda, easily should have been a guy that we be having that discussion about, that we look at, that we don't even think twice of saying, hey, you goat worthy, you know. So, but it happened that way. It's unfortunate. And we have to, just look at it and kind of like, you have to kind of shrug your shoulders of what could have been. So, but those are now I'm going to see how everything goes with the, or what happens with them on the way out. But right now, Matt Ryan would be that dude. Um, you know, Again, it's kind of tough to say it because I thought a lot of Michael Vick. I thought Michael Vick was the truth, and it just didn't manifest the way it's supposed to. So, um, when you see people with talent and you're hoping that they do well, and whatever else gets in the way, it's unfortunate. So, but definitely wanted to this is a good, interesting poll and interesting question. So, you know, now some people are going to say, well, regardless of all that, they still take Michael Vick, but Matt Ryan had the better career, and he was picked as the greatest Atlanta Falcon quarterback. But it's tough to say it though, knowing how great Vick was, and he didn't get the luxury of having a Julio Jones. I mean, ain't no telling what would have been like with that. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments though. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. I'm out. And Matt Ryan was also picked as the greatest Falcon too. I think Deion Sanders got top 5. But let me know what you think. If you're a Falcons fan, and I know Michael Phoenix is gonna come on somewhere in the future if he gets the right trajectory. So let me know your top 5 Falcons players, and do you agree with Matt Ryan being voted the greatest Atlanta Falcon ever? I'm out.